Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Karina binti Ma'aruf, matric number I19103591. Today's topic is Chapter 10, E-commerce, Digital Markets and Digital Goods. Subtopic 10.6, What issues must be addressed when building an e-commerce present? So, what issue must be addressed when building an e-commerce presence? Building a successful e-commerce presence requires a keen understanding of business, technology, and social issues as well as systematic approach. Today, an e-commerce presence is not just a corporate website, but also includes a social network site on Facebook, a Twitter feed, and smartphone apps where customers can access your services. There are two most important management challenges. First is developing a clear understanding of your business objective. And second is knowing how to choose the right technology to achieve those objectives. And then you can gain a success. Develop an e-commerce presence map. E-commerce have moved from being a PC-centric activity on the web to a mobile and tablet-based activity. A potential customer use various devices at different times during the day and involve themselves in a different conversations. Each of these is a touch point when you can meet the customer and you have to think about how you develop a present in these different virtual places. E-commerce presence map. In the illustration, four kinds of e-commerce present: websites, email, social media, and offline media. For instance, in the case of website presence, there are three platforms: traditional desktop, tablets, and smartphone, each with a different capabilities. For instance, in the case of websites, we'll have to engage in search engines marketing, display ads, affiliates programs, and sponsorships. In offline media, the fourth type of e-commerce present is included here because many firms use multi-platform or integrated marketing by which print ads and refer customers to websites. So, here is the e-commerce present maps. There's type of presents and platform. Also, let's go to the activity. An e-commerce present requires firm to consider the four types of presents with specified platforms and activities associated with each. Okay, now we go through to e-commerce presents timeline. E-commerce present timelines have the phase and then activities, also the milestone. First, for phase 1 is planning. The activity is envision web present which determine personnel, and then the milestone is web mission statement, and then phase 2 is website development, and then the activity is acquire content, develop a site designs, search arrange for hosting the sites, and the milestone is website plan. And then phase 3 is web implementation, develop keywords and metadata, focus on search engine optimizations, identify potential sponsors, and then the milestone is a functional website. And then phase 4 is more social media plans, where the activity is identify appropriate social platform and content for your products and services. And the milestone is a social media plan. And then phase 5 is social media implementations, where the activity is developed such as a Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest presents, and many more. And then the milestone is functioning social media present. And then phase 6 is mobile plan, where the activities is develop a mobile plan, consider options for porting your websites to smartphones. The milestone is a mobile media plan. Okay. Lastly is develop a timeline milestones. it's a very helpful for you to have a rough idea of the time frame for developing your e-commerce presence when you begin. You should break your project down into a small number of phases that could be completed with a specific time. Such an example for the previous slide, the milestone of timeline. And then you can also find more details about developing an e-commerce website in a learning tracks for this chapter. So, in the conclusion in subtopic 10.6, what issues must be addressed when building an e-commerce presence? Okay, building a successful e-commerce presence requires a clear understanding of business's objective to be achieved and selections of right platforms, activities, and timeline to achieve those activities and objectives. An e-commerce presence includes not only a corporate website but also a presence on Facebook, Twitter, and other social networking sites and smartphone apps. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you. Bye. Assalamualaikum.